Okay, Pisces. This is a general read for the sun sign of Pisces. Mid-month. Quick read 2023. March. Pisces. The final evolution of water. Also the last sign on the wheel. I say, read for your sun sign. Your sun sign's your core. You're a Pisces, you'll always be a Pisces, and nothing that is in your chart can change water into anything but water. It may slow it down, speed it up, make it colorful, make it a storm, but I can tell you right now, water's always going to be water. Period. So when I'm reading a general read like this, it's going to be for the sun sign of Pisces. And everything on these reads is metaphorical. So just remember that. And I say don't. Everyone says don't try to make something fit. Well, I say you don't make something fit. You look for the core of the read and see if that is part of is what's going on in your energy, because it likely is. There's only 3 or 4 major things that are important topics. 3 or 4 major issues or what have you that you'll find in a read. Now, with that being said, a lot of things can look different but be the same. And the problem can look different for everybody. But it can still be the same problem. It just doesn't look like it. So whenever we spread this quick out, we'll try to figure out what possibilities there are. There could be many. Quite a few. So if it feels like what's going on around you, it likely is. Okay, Pisces, let's see what we got here. Let's get a first card out for Pisces. Come on, let's go so I can get the energy rolling. Pisces. Come on, Pisces. Like that. We got 2. We got the Emperor. And we got the Hangman. 2 out. First 2 cards out. And I'm going to need a couple of minutes to get a couple more cards out here, because those 2 cards aren't really telling me very much. And that maybe you've got a decision to make, and you're thinking hard about how you're going to handle it, and you're looking at it from every perspective. You're taking your time. I don't know what the decision is, but it's an important one. The Emperor is an important card. It's always an important decision. Could be anything. Maybe you'll leave your job. Maybe you'll get married. Maybe you'll... Oh! Too many. You don't do it that way. Come on now, Pisces. Maybe you'll take a job. Maybe you're thinking about, what you're going to... Maybe there's a lot of things that you have to make a decision on. Maybe you have a relative that you may have to make a decision on their care. These kind of things. You can see where it might look the same, or look different but be the same. Now we got the Knight of Swords, and you're going to tackle this problem. You're going to make that decision, and you're going to go head forth, straight on, tackle the problem. Pisces, you are absolutely like that. And you are, being the last water sign, you're like the sea. You're the more evolved, most evolved, the end result of the water. The water falls from the mountain. That's Cancer. First water sign. The water falls. It's chaotic. It's crazy. It doesn't have direction. Then it moves into Scorpio, where Scorpio has movement, control of where it goes. Its motion, its movement, where it carves its path, how it gets to the sea. And in Pisces is the sea it gets to. You get me? Each sign Each element has different levels of evolution to it. Primitive and evolved as it moves through. That's why they call them fixed, mutable, blah, blah, blah. Those kind of things. All right. Come on, I need some more cards. There's one, there's two. One, two. This one was first. Yeah, you still got that. Once you hit it hard. This here is the Page of Wands. What's this decision? It's emotional, but fiery. Alright, coming in, we've got the knight rushing in and the page standing ground, ready to slay. And then the Page of Wands comes in here. Page and page looking at each other. One stands with the page, one stands with the sword. Wow, that sounds like a documentary I've recently saw. Okay. Yeah. Okay. This has to do with love. Two of Cups is here. Page of Wands. You've been resistant to it. You made a decision. And you're going to go ahead and offer it up. Offer it. You're going to offer up some wand energy. And it's going to be accepted. During this quick read, I think you're just right now thinking about what you want to do with this. It's a 10 of Wands. Well, you're thinking about it. Is this going to be a heavy load? You're still thinking about this. This is what you're thinking about, what you want. But you're also thinking, man, that's a heavy load to carry. I got a lot on my plate. Pisces has a lot on their plate all the time. And adding to it is burdensome. And it looks like you're worried that it's going to take away a lot of the time that you need trying to woo somebody that you may like, right? You're really thinking about going in hard on this, but you're just like the Hangman here, different perspectives. Do I want it? I want it. I want to go for it. I want to go for it. But it's going to burden me, man, if I get it. But what if I get it? What if I get it? What if I get this? Now, if I get this, you're looking at all this from all the different perspectives. If I get this, and it could be a burden trying to carry along a relationship, and I'm still trying to get on my feet or whatever. What am I going to let go of if I do accept this? The King of Swords. You're probably gonna think on it even more. That right there is a sign of ready to take some action. You really aren't ready for it. You're ready in your heart, but you're not ready in your life. That's the problem. And you go out on these dates, and until you are ready in your heart and your head, make the room. You just can't see yourself going further with anybody. Queen of Swords, sorry. You got the King of Swords and Queen of Swords right next to each other. I have shuffled the snot out of these cards, and I keep getting things like this, but they mean different stuff in different reads. There's a couple there, and you're going to take it on. You're going to try. You got the Queen and the King of Swords here. You're going to take it on, and it'll be all right. It'll be all right. You're probably going to have to let go of some of this stuff, and you've thought about it pretty hard. How much you're going to have to sacrifice. This is later on. I'm not. Right now, you're in this kind of thought. If you take it on, it will work. But, yeah. You know, I know everybody doesn't want to give up stuff. But Pisces doesn't like being alone. You don't. Then you're worried you'll be out in the cold if you take this option. You have to give up too much. That's what you're worried about. Even though you know it's going to work, that's a lot of burden, and you may be out in cold if you take this option. And I wonder if you just worry an awful lot. Because I have too many. It's the creativity in you that makes you worry about every aspect of it, every possible direction, every destination. That's why you sit in the hangman's tree so long, thinking about it from every perspective. And you're an emperor. You have dominion. You can do any of the things you want to do. You just are always looking for, I don't know, like bad stuff. Is this going to work? Can I do it? Yeah, you're so worried about being out in the cold that you're gonna reject it, or you'll go out on 1 or 2 dates and say, "This is too much for me. I can't carry it all." Shoot it down. That's just where I see it going. Or this person isn't going to be any good. They're going to bring you problems. I mean, there's a lot of swords in the 10 of swords back. And there are one hell of a lot of swords on the board here. And you see I'm shuffling, and that's all I'm getting. The sun and the star. Yeah, if you take this option and you don't go there, you can stay in the sun and you can keep your happiness here, your comfort. And wait for somebody else to come along. You might want to do that. I wouldn't take this option. I'd go ahead and, even though it would work, it's going to take a lot to make it work. You might have to struggle. And I wouldn't think that if it was something for real worthy, you have to struggle so hard. You two would just be, I don't know, maybe head to head against each other. Neither one of those, the king or the queen, looks happy. They look like they're ready to fight. You're not a fighter, Pisces. That's not your thing. You are a lover. And you'll solve everything with love here. The sun and the star. You need something else. You need these. Not the swords. Alright, that's the end of that. But right now, I can see that you're thinking about your options, which you should be. But I wouldn't take the one. I wouldn't take this one. The first one that comes along, just because you're lonely. It's that's too much. You can't carry that much. Just wait a little bit longer, and that one will be there. A better one, better suited to you. Okay, Pisces. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate every one of you. And please hit that like and subscribe on your way out. See you soon.